Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, we'll be looking at the time and how to tell the time. First of all, we need to recap numbers. So firstly, we'll see if we can count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we can count from 0 to 10, but what comes next? The names of the numbers follow some relatively easy patterns. With 10 to 20, most numbers have a teen in their names. Teen. So, let's count. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. After 20, the numbers follow another pattern. Each number is named 20, then the number of the second digit is named as it is shown. For example, here we have 21. 21. So let's count to 30. 20, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. This pattern is in the 20s, continues for each set of 10. So again for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. For example, with 30, it's 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Same for 40, for 50, for 60, for 70, for 80, and for 90. "60" is an important number for time. For example, here, time on a clock is split up into 3 groups: seconds, minutes, and hours. Seconds are the smallest value. Hours are the largest value. And there are 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. How do we tell the time? Well, we use a device called the clock. The clock has a face. This is the face. It also has 3 hands. 1, 2, 3. The face contains the numbers 1 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Each number is also considered as 5 minutes or 5 seconds. For example, here. This is considered 5 minutes or 5 seconds, depending on the hand. If the minute hand is set at 1, then that is 5 minutes. If it is set at 6, that is 30 minutes. Let's take a look at the hands. The hands. So there are 3 hands. 1, 2, 3, all different in sizes. The second hand is the longest. The second hand is the longest. the minute hand is smaller, the minute hand is smaller, and the hour hand is the smallest. So let's draw some hands on our clock. We'll start off with the second hand. The second hand is the longest. Then we have the minute, which is smaller. And then we have the hour, which is the smallest. So this hand is for seconds. This hand is for minutes. And this hand is for hours. Seconds, minutes, hours. O'clock. When the minute hand reaches 12, whatever the hour hand is on, it is that o'clock. So I'll draw it on here for you. So we have the minute hand at 12. The hour hand is at 3. So it is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Here we have some examples of o'clocks. This is 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. This is 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. And 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Past. So the clock is split into two. The half of the clock from 12 to 6 is called the past. The past, as in past the hour. So if the minute hand is in this half, then we work out how many minutes past the hour. Remember, with minutes, each number on the face is also considered as 5 minutes. So, if the minute hand is at 1, then that is 5 minutes. If the hand is at 6, that is 30 minutes. Then, if it is in the past, the hour, we say 5 minutes past or 30 minutes past. We also read the hour hand as it is, whatever number it is on. So let's have a look at some clocks. 15 minutes. 15 minutes past 5. (15 minutes past 5). (10 minutes past 3). 10 minutes past 3. So 10 minutes past 3. (25 minutes past 2). 25 minutes past 2. So 25 minutes past 2. 25 minutes past 2. (5 minutes past 10). 5 minutes past 10. (5 minutes past 10). So remember, the clock is split into two halves. So the half of the clock from 6 to 12 is called 2. 2. As in 2, the next hour. So if the minute hand is in this half, then we work out how many minutes to the next hour. Again, remember, minutes. Each number of the face is also considered as 5 minutes. However, we are now looking at how many minutes to the next hour. So if the minute hand is on 7, then it is 25 minutes to. If the minute hand is on 9, it's 15 minutes to. If it's on 8, 20 minutes to. We also read whatever the next hour is. So if the hour hand is on 5, we would read minutes to 6. Let's have a look at some clocks. (5 minutes to 1). 5 minutes to 1. (5 minutes to 1). (20 minutes to 3). 20 minutes to 3. (20 minutes to 3). (10 minutes to 8). 10 minutes to 8. (10 minutes to 8). 25 minutes to 11. 25 minutes to 11. 25 minutes to 11. We can make it a bit easier for ourselves, as the clock is split up into 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Depending on the minute hand, if it is on 0 minutes, we say o'clock. O'clock. If it's 15 minutes, we say quarter past. Quarter past. If the hand is 15 minutes, it's quarter past. If it's 30 minutes past, we can say half past. Half past. Half past. And if it's 15 minutes to, we can say quarter to. Quarter to. Here, quarter to. O'clock, quarter past, half past, quarter to. With the second hand, we need to be careful because the second hand isn't used that often. However, if we do need seconds, then the second hand works the same way as the minute hand. For example, each number on the face is also considered 5 seconds. So, if the second hand is at 1, then that is 5 seconds. If it's at 6, then it's 30 seconds. Then, if it is past the hour, we say 5 seconds and 30 seconds. So if it's past the hour, we say and 5 seconds and 30 seconds. So for example, we could say 25 minutes past 10 and 5 seconds. "25 minutes past 10 and 5 seconds. Remember, the second hand has to go around the face once before the minute hand moves 1. The minute hand has to go around the face once before the hour hand moves 1. We also need to look at digital. So we can also use digital clocks. These are commonly found on phones or on computers. The digital clock is a lot easier to read. All you need to do is read out the numbers. For example, if the hour and the minutes, if it's 37, if it's 23 minutes to 12, all we'd have to say is 11:37. 11:37. This one, 10:15, or quarter past 10. 12:53, or 7 minutes to 1. 11:37, 10:15, 12:53. Here we can say 9 o'clock or 900 hours. 9:45, 2100 hours, 21:30. Digital clocks, however, might go up to 24 hours. This is because there are 24 hours in a day. If not, then the clock might use AM or PM. AM means before midday. Before midday, which is 12 o'clock. PM means past midday. Past midday. So any time past 12 o'clock. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, we'll be looking at expressions we use depending on the time of the day. For example, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night, and at with a time. So the time on a clock is split up into 3 groups: seconds, minutes, and hours. Seconds are the smallest value. Minutes are larger than seconds, and hours are larger than minutes and seconds. There are 60 seconds in a minute, and there are 60 minutes in an hour. After hours, there are some larger values of time. For example, we have days. A day is 24 hours. So, in order for a day, the hour hand would have to go twice around on this clock. The start of the day is at 12:00:00. After days, we have weeks. Weeks are a larger period of time than days, because in a week we have 7 days. So a week equals 7 days. A week consists of days, and these days are named. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday. M-O-N-D-A-Y. Monday. Tuesday. T-U-E-S-D-A-Y. Tuesday. Wednesday. W-E-D-N-E-S-D-A-Y. Wednesday. Thursday. T-H-U-R-S-D-A-Y. Thursday. Friday. F-R-I-D-A-Y. Friday. Saturday. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Saturday. And Sunday. S-U-N-D-A-Y. 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The week begins with Monday. Once the week is finished, then a new one begins. So when Sunday finishes, we go back to Monday. Months. Months are a larger period of time than weeks, because in a month there are around 30 days, or 4 weeks. A month equals 30 days or 4 weeks. A month consists of both days and weeks. Let's take a look at the months. The months are again named. We have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. January, January, and January has 31 days. February, February, February. February has 28 days. March, March. March. March has 31 days. April, April. April. April has 30 days. May, May. May has 31 days. June, June. June has 30 days. July, July. July. July has 31 days. August, August. August. August has 31 days. September, September. September. September has 30 days. October, October. 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 October has 31 days. November, November. November has 30 days. And December, December. December has 31 days. Year. Years are a larger period of time than days, weeks, and months. Because in a year, there are around 365 days, 52 weeks, or 12 months. So, a year includes the months January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So, a year contains 12 months. January, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. The year starts with January, ends in December. Once December is over, it starts again at January. How do we know how to write out the date? Well, in the UK, the date is organised as first the day, then the month, and then the year. For the days, we use ordinal numbers, then we spell out the month. And then the year is pronounced as we have previously learnt. So let's take a look at the months. We have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So here we have the number, date. So 19, which is the day, the month, 07, and the year, 2009. So we do the ordinal number. So 19th, 7 is July. So 19th of July, and the year 2009. This one, the day is 21, the month is 01, and the year is 1964. So we would write it out the 21st of January 1964. We can also use certain expressions depending on the times of the day. For example, in the morning. In the morning. The morning is from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. And in this period of time, we can say to people, good morning. Good morning. In the afternoon. In the afternoon. The afternoon is from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And in this period of time, we can say to people, good afternoon. Good afternoon. So good morning, good afternoon. In the evening is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And in this period of time, we can say, good evening. Good evening. At night. At night. The night is from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. In this period of time, we can say to people, good night. Good night. So, we have good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, we'll be learning some basic vocabulary of everyday objects. Firstly, what is an object? An object is something or someone that has a name and can be used or has a purpose. So objects are therefore nouns. Nouns. What are nouns? Nouns are words that are the names of people or objects. These can be singular or plural. For most nouns, if they are plural, you add an extra s at the end of the noun if it's needed. For example, here we have noun, the plural changes to nouns. Let's give you an example. Dog, dogs. So, here we have hat, H-A-T, changes to hats, H-A-T-S. Here we have a cow, C-O-W. Here we have cows, C-O-W-S. Here we have a boy, B-O-Y. Here we have boys, B-O-Y-S. Car, C-A-R. Cars, C-A-R-S. Book, B-O-O-K. Books, B-O-O-K-S. So remember, S, 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 S. The extra S. Nouns that end in ch, x, or s need to have es on the end if plural. For example, here we have noun, ch, nouns. Fox, foxes, F-O-X, remember X? Changes to foxes, F-O-X-E-S, E-S. Nouns that end in F or F-E, swap the F to a V and then add ES. So we have the noun that ends in F. You get rid of the F and you add VES. So we have scarf, S-C-A-R-F. Changes to scarves, S-C-A-R-V-E-S. Scarves. Objects also need to use the appropriate articles. So we have a, an, and the. A and the. A is used if the noun starts with a consonant. Consonant. For example, a computer. A computer. An is used if the noun starts with a vowel. Vowel. For example, an apple. An apple. And the is used for all nouns if spoken in the third person. Third person. The dog. The dog. A and the. Objects can also be non-count nouns, which cannot be counted as they express a group. Or count nouns, which can be counted as one or more. Here are some examples of everyday objects. Spoon, S-P-O-O-N. Spoon is a count noun. So, spoons. Fork, F-O-R-K. It's also a count noun, so we say forks for plural. Bottle of water. It's also a count noun, so it's bottles of water. Bottles of water. Gum, G-U-M, is a non-count noun. So the plural is gum. One gum, many gum. Banana, B-A-N-A-N-A. Banana. Banana is a count noun, so we say bananas. Bananas. Apple is also a count noun. Apple, A-P-P-L-E. The plural, A-P-P-L-E-S. Milk. Milk is a non-count noun. So, the plural of milk is milk. Milk, milk. M-I-L-K. Ice cream. Ice cream. I-C-E-C-R-E-A-M. The plural, ice creams. Ice creams. Dog, D-O-G. Dogs, D-O-G-S. Dogs. So that's a count noun. Cat, C-A-T, changes to cats. So it's a count noun. Bird changes to birds, B-I-R-D to B-I-R-D-S. Horse is also a count noun, H-O-R-S-E, changes to horses. Flower is also a count noun, F-L-O-W-E-R. Plural is F-L-O-W-E-R-S. Flowers. So where are these objects found? Where? The word where is used to find out a place. Therefore, where is only used when referring to a place or location. Where? For example, where are you? Where are you? Where is the bus? Where is the bus? Where is the money? Where is the money? Where? So we can find objects in the house, in the house, in the shop, or outside, outside. Where? Spoon, S-P-O-O-N. We find the spoon in the house. Cup, C-U-P, cup. We find that in the house. Bottle of water, B-O-T-T-L-E, bottle. We find that in the shop. Gum, G-U-M, gum. We find that in the shop. Candy, C-A-N-D-Y, candy. We find that in the shop. Banana, B-A-N-A-N-A, banana. We find that in the shop. Apple, A-P-P-L-E, apple. We find that in the shop. Milk, M-I-L-K. We find that in the shop. And ice cream, I-C-E-C-R-E-A-M. So I-C-E-C-R-E-A-M, ice cream. And we find that in the shop. Dog, D-O-G, dog is found in the house. Cat, C-A-T, cat is found in the house. Bird, B-I-R-D, is found outside. Horse, H-O-R-S-E, horse, is found outside. Flower, F-L-O-W-E-R, W-E-R, is also found outside. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome back. In today's lesson, we'll be exploring the house. We'll be answering the questions, where is your house? And what is in your house? Here is a house. So firstly, what is a house? The word what is used to find out something. Therefore, what is only used when referring to specific information. A house is a place in which people live. Live, which can also be called home. People can live in a home with family, or friends, or housemates, or alone. Who do you live with? Family, friends, housemates, or alone? What types of houses are there? Types. Well, depending on the area or country, the type of house can change a lot. Here we have some types of houses. This is a flat. A flat. F-L-A-T. Flat. This is a hut. A hut. H-U-T. Hut. Here we have a mansion. A mansion. M-A-N-S-I-O-N. Mansion. Here we have a bungalow. Bungalow. B-U-N-G-A-L-O-W. Bungalow. And here we have a house. A house. H-O-U-S-E. House. So we have a flat, hut, house, mansion, bungalow. What type of house do you live in? What type of house do you live in? A flat? A hut? A house? A mansion? Or a bungalow? Where are the houses? Where are houses? The word where is used to find out a place. Therefore, where is only used when referring to a place or location. So, where? So people can pretty much live anywhere. So you can find houses in the city, in the countryside, in the countryside, on the farm, in the suburbs, So we've got the city, countryside, farm, or suburbs. Where is your house? Where is your house? Is it in the city, in the countryside, on the farm, or in the suburbs? Where? So what about in the house? In the house. Well, depending on the size of the house, it should have rooms. Rooms are separate spaces in the house for different actions. So we have the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, and the study. So the bedroom, we spell it B-E-D-R-O-O-M. Bathroom, B-A-T-H-R-O-O-M. Kitchen, K-I-T-C-H-E-N. Kitchen. Living room, L-I-V-I-N-G-R-O-O-M. Dining room, D-I-N-I-N-G-R-O-O-M. And study, S-T-U-D-Y. Study. So, we have a room, and a room normally consists of 4 walls, a floor, and a ceiling. A room can also have doors, and it can have windows. So let's draw this. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. We have a floor, and we have a ceiling. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 walls, a floor, and a ceiling. It can also have a door, or maybe 2 doors. And it can also have windows. So we have here a wall. Here is the ceiling. Here is the floor. Here is a door. And here is a window. Altogether, this makes a room. Let's take a look at the bedroom. The bedroom. Well, the bedroom is a place in which we use to rest and sleep. Rest and sleep. In the bedroom, we will find a bed. A bed. A wardrobe. A wardrobe. A lamp. A lamp. A bedside table. A bedside table. A mirror. A mirror. a chair. A chair. Bathroom. The bathroom is a place in which we wash and get ready. Wash and get ready. And in the bathroom, we will find, of course, a bath, a bath, a toilet, a toilet, a wash basin, a wash basin, a mirror, a mirror, a shower, a shower, a towel, shampoo, shampoo, toothbrush, toothbrush, toothpaste, toothpaste, soap, soap, kitchen. The kitchen is a place in which we cook and prepare food. We might also clean dishes. So we cook and prepare food. We might also clean dishes. Clean. So, in the kitchen, in a kitchen, we will find an oven, a microwave, a sink, a kettle, utensils, mugs, cups, cutlery, plates and bowls, The living room. So the living room is a place in which we relax and watch TV, or maybe read a book. So in the living room, we relax and watch TV, or maybe read a book. The living room. In the living room, you might find a sofa, a television, a lamp, a coffee table, a bookshelf, and a picture, So what is the purpose of the room? Each room has a specific purpose. Each room is designed for different actions or verbs. What is a verb again? Well, a verb shows an action or a state of being. The past tense is when the action or verb has been done. It is over. There's a simple rule to change the verb from present to past. You just add ed to the verb. So present, past verb plus ed. So we will have a look at some examples. Remember, however, there are some verbs that do not follow this pattern. These verbs are called irregular verbs. So let's take a look at some examples. Actions you can do in the house. You can rest, The past is rested. Rested. And you can do this in the living room. Sleep is present. Slept. Slept is the past. You can do this in the bedroom. In the bedroom. Get ready, present. Got ready, past. You can do this in the bathroom. Cook is present. Cooked is past. You can do this in the kitchen. Wash, present. Washed is past. You can do this in the bathroom. So which are irregular verbs? Irregular. This one is irregular. This is an irregular verb. These are regular. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, we will be exploring the future tense. The future tense. We'll see what type of words are affected and what we need to change. So first of all, what do I mean by future? Future. Well, certain words, such as verbs, are affected by the time in which the action took place. These times are called tenses. We have 3 main tenses in English: past, present, and future. Present is now. The past has happened, and the future will happen. So, what words were affected by the tense? Well, verbs. Verbs are affected by the tense. What is a verb again? What is a verb again? Well, a verb shows an action or a state of being. Here are some examples of verbs. We have run, run, sleep, sleep, smell, smell, feel, feel, play, play, watch, watch. So run, sleep, smell, feel, play, and watch. And these are all actions. So let's put these actions into a sentence. So, I run to school. I sleep at night. I smell flowers. I feel good. I play football. And I watch television. These are all the actions within the sentence. And these verbs are used right here. All these verbs are used in the present tense. So these actions are happening now. The only rule with the present tense is that the subject, if the subject is he, she, or it, he, she, or it, then an S is added to the end of the verb. For example, I run, He runs. I swim. She swims. I walk. It walks. Just the S, S, S. So what do we do if the actions have not finished or even started? Well, we use the future tense. So when the action has not started yet, the future tense is used. This tense is very easy to use. All we do is add the word will before the verb. Simple. For example, we have the present tense here. I run. I will run. That changes it from the present to the future. I sleep. I will sleep. I smell. I will smell. I feel. I will feel. I play. I will play. I watch. I will watch. So remember, just add will. What about negative sentences? Well, for negative sentences, in the future simple tense, we insert not between the auxiliary verb, will, and the main verb, the action. For example, I will not run. I will not run. I will not sleep. I will not sleep. I will not smell. I will not smell. I will not feel. I will not feel. I will not play. I will not play. I will not watch. I will not watch. So remember, just add not. Not. I will not. What about question sentences? Well, for question sentences, we swap the subject and the auxiliary verb. So, the subject, I, he, she, it. The auxiliary verb, will. So, for example, will I run? Will I run? Will I sleep? Will I sleep? Will I smell? Will I smell? Will I feel? Will I feel? Will I play? Will I play? Will I watch? Will I watch? So let's take this as an example. I will run. Change these. Will I run? So you've got I will run, will I run? Abbreviations. Well, what is an abbreviation? An abbreviation is when one word is shortened, or two words are shortened and placed together. In the future tense, you can join the auxiliary will to the subject with the addition of a symbol called an apostrophe here. apostrophe. So let's take a look at the subjects. The subjects. I, you, he, she, it, we, they, I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. These are the subjects. So let's add the subject to the auxiliary. So I plus will equals I'll. I'll. You plus will equals you'll. You'll. He plus will equals he'll. She plus will equals she'll. It plus will equals it'll. We plus will equals we'll. They plus will equals they'll. So let's recap. We have I'll, you'll, he'll, she'll, it'll, we'll, and they'll. So when we join the two together, for example here, I plus will, you get rid of the W and I. So you do I, L, L with an apostrophe. So you do I plus will, you get rid of the W and I, and you add an apostrophe. And it's the same for every subject. B. When be verbs are used, we can still use the future simple tense. For example here, I'll be late. I'll be late. She won't be very long. She won't be very long. Will they be at school tomorrow? Will they be at school tomorrow? Thank you very much. Hello and welcome back. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at emotions. So, how do you feel? How do you feel? Well, we'll answer that later. Firstly, we need to recap be verbs. Be verbs. Be verbs, however, indicate a state of being. A state of being. So, what the subject, action about themselves is. The verbs must also match the subject, or subjects. So, as a recap, the subjects can be split into different groups. Here we go. Here are the groups. I, you, he, she, it, we, they. So these are the subject groups. Then the be verb follow the subject in a sentence. They follow the subject. So, for example, I am. I am. You are. You are. He is. He is. She is. She is. It is. It is. We are. We are. They are. They are. So, as a recap, the be verbs are, am, are, and is. Am, are, is. Am, A-M, are, A-R-E, is, I-S. These are the be verbs. So, here are some more examples. I am a teacher. I am a teacher. He is sleepy. He is sleepy. We are happy. We are happy. What about in negative sentences? Well, when a sentence becomes negative, it includes the word not. This changes the meaning of the sentence, and negative sentences need not after the verb. I am not. I am not. You are not. You are not. He is not. He is not. She is not. She is not. It is not. It is not. We are not. We are not. They are not. They are not. Examples again. I am not a doctor. I am not a doctor. He is not. He is not sleepy. He is not sleepy. We are not. We are not happy. She is sad. So, what about interrogative sentences? Well, interrogative sentences are questions involving the subjects, so people or things. In these sentences, the verb comes first. First. Here we go. Am I? Am I? Are you? Are you? Is he? Is he? Is she? Is she? Is it? Is it? Are we? Are we? Are they? Are they? So remember, if it's a question, the verb comes first. Here are some examples. Am I? Am I a doctor? No. I am a teacher. Is he sleepy? Is he sleepy? No. He is running. Are we happy? Are we happy? Yes. let's join the words. Some words can be joined together to form just one word. This is called abbreviation, and we use an apostrophe to show this. This symbol here. For example, are not can be shortened and put together to make aren't. Is not can be shortened and put together to make isn't. Are not, aren't, is not, isn't. So, are not. What words do we get rid of? Are not. We get rid of the O. And we add the apostrophe. Are not. Is not. Is not. We change it to isn't. Again, we get rid of the O. And we add an apostrophe to change it to isn't. So what about emotions? Well, firstly, an emotion is a type of feeling you feel towards someone or something. These can be good or bad. Good or bad. Here are some examples. We have happy, happy, sad, sad, angry, angry, scared, scared, shy, shy, confident, confident, surprised, surprised, ashamed, ashamed, disgusted, disgusted, exhausted, exhausted, confused, confused, or bored, bored. So we have happy, H-A-P-P-Y, happy. Sad, S-A-D, sad. Angry, A-N-G-R-Y, angry. Scared, S-C-A-R-E-D, scared. Shy, S-H-Y, shy. Confident, C-O-N-F-I-D-E-N-T, confident. Surprised, S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E-D, surprised. Ashamed, A-S-H-A-M-E-D, ashamed. Disgusted, D-I-S-G-U-S-T-E-D, disgusted. Exhausted, E-X-H-A-U-S-T-E-D, exhausted. Bored, B-O-R-E-D, bored. And these are all emotions. So how do we express these emotions? Well, to express an emotion, we either use be verbs or action verb, feel. Feel. So let's take a look at the be verbs. I am happy. I am happy. You are sad. You are sad. He is angry. He is angry. She is scared. She is scared. It is shy. It is shy. We are exhausted. We are exhausted. They are bored. They are bored. I am happy. I am happy. You can also use negative and interrogative forms of the be verb sentences. For example, so you can use the negative and interrogative forms of the be verb sentences. Now let's take a look at examples of feel. Feel. I feel happy. You feel sad. He feels angry. She feels scared. It feels shy. We feel exhausted. And they feel bored. With feel, it stays the same for every subject. I feel, you feel, he feels, she feels, it feels, we feel, they feel the same. The only difference, because it's a verb, it changes with he, she, it. So he, she, it. Of course, you add the S. So I feel, you feel, he feels, she feels, it feels. Add S. Both feel and the be verbs have the same meaning. However, be verbs indicate a sense of certainty. I am angry. I am happy. Rather than I feel happy. So how do you ask somebody what they are feeling? It's quite easy. You just use this. How do you feel? How do you feel? Or, how are you? How are you? The question is dependent on the subject. If the subject changes, then so does the question. How does he feel? How does he feel? How is he? How is he? Thank you very much. Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, we will be exploring the continuous tense. The continuous. We will see what type of words are affected and what we need to change. Certain words, such as verbs, are affected by the time in which the action took place. These times are called tenses, and we have three main tenses in English: the past, the present, and the future. So the present is now, the past has happened, and the future will happen. The verbs are affected by the tense. So firstly, what is a verb again? What is a verb? Well, a verb shows an action or a state of being. Here are some examples of verbs. We have run, sleep, smell, feel, play, and watch. Run, sleep, smell, feel, play, and watch. And if we use them in a sentence, here we have I run to school, I sleep at night, I smell flowers, I feel good, I play football, and I watch television. These are all the verbs within the sentence. And these are generally actions. These verbs are used in the present simple tense. And so these actions are happening right now. The only rule with the present tense is that if the subject is he, she, or it, then we add an S to the end of the verb. For example, I run, he runs. I swim, she swims. I walk, it walks. So add an S. So what about the continuous tenses? Well, the continuous tense is affected by the past, present, and the future. Therefore, we get a past continuous, present continuous, and a future continuous. So past continuous, present continuous, and future continuous. So what is the continuous tense? Well, when an action is in progress, then it is the continuous tense. So if it keeps going, we add ing to the end of the verb to show the action is ongoing. On most verbs, we double the last letter before adding the ing. So let's take a look at an example. We have the verb, we add ing. So the verb run, we double the n and add ing. Run plus n plus ing. Then we get running, running. So remember, we have the present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. So what makes it the present continuous? So if an activity is in progress at the moment of speaking, then it is the present continuous. If it's happening now, we also need to make sure we use the correct be verbs in front of the action verb. So, let's take a look at some examples. I am running. I am running. He is swimming. He is swimming. She is talking. She is talking. It is walking. It is walking. We are flying. We are flying. They are playing. They are playing. So the present is happening now. With the past continuous, it's when an action was in progress, was in progress when another action occurred. As it is in the past, we need to change the be verbs to the past form. So the past of be verbs, am changes to was, are changes to were, and is changes to was. Am, was, are, were, is, was. So here are some examples. I was running. I was running. He was swimming. He was swimming. She was talking. She was talking. It was walking. It was walking. We were flying. We were flying. They were playing. They were playing. And then the third one, we have future continuous. Future continuous is if an activity will be in progress at a time in the future. So if it's in progress in the future. As it is the future, we need to change the be verbs to the future form. This remains will be for all the subjects. I will be running. I will be running. He will be swimming. He will be swimming. She will be talking. She will be talking. It will be walking. It will be walking. We will be flying. We will be flying. They will be playing. They will be playing. I will be running. He will be swimming. She will be talking. It will be walking. We will be flying. And they will be playing. So here we have a table of all the tenses we know so far. So we know the simple and the continuous. So we will use the verb fly. First of all, let's do present simple. Present simple. I fly. I fly. Past simple. I flew. I flew. Future. I will fly. So we have the present simple, I fly, past simple, I flew, future simple, I will fly. So let's get rid of that. That's simple. Let's take a look at the continuous. So So with the continuous, we have present continuous. We still use the same verb, fly. I am flying. I am flying. Past continuous. I was flying. I was flying. And future continuous. I will be flying. So, present continuous, I am flying. Past continuous, I was flying. Future continuous, I will be flying. Remember, all you need to do for continuous, add ing. Okay. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, we'll be exploring the perfect tense. We'll see what type of words are affected and what we need to change. Certain words, such as verbs, are affected by the time in which the action took place, the time. These times are called tenses. We have three main tenses in English. We have the past, the present, and the future. So the present is happening now, the past has happened, and the future will happen. Verbs are affected by the tense. What is a verb again? What is a verb? Well, a verb shows an action or a state of being. And here are some examples. Run, sleep, smell, feel, play, and watch. Let's put them into a sentence. I run to school. I run to school. I sleep at night. I sleep at night. I smell flowers. I smell flowers. I feel good. I feel good. I play football. I play football. And I watch television. I watch television. These are all the actions within the sentence. And these verbs are used in the present tense. These actions are happening now. The only rule with the present simple tense is that if the subject is he, she, it, then an S is added to the end of the verb. The end of the verb. For example, here we have I run. He runs. I swim. She swims. I walk. It walks. SSS. So, the perfect tense. What is it? Well, the perfect tense is affected by the past, the present, and the future. Therefore, we get a present perfect, a past perfect, and a future perfect. Present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. What is it? What is the perfect tense? Well, when an action is completed and finished, then it is a perfect tense. As the verb is completed, the action is in the past, and therefore we use the past of the verb. Remember, there is a simple rule to change the verb from present to past. You just add ed to the verb. For example, verb plus ed, verb ed. This is called the past participle. However, if there is an irregular verb, you use the past participle form of the verb. With irregular verbs, you normally get a table like this, where you have the verb, the past of the verb, and the past participle. It's very important with the past perfect, with the perfect tenses, to use the past participle. So, for example, bear, we have born, become, begin, begun, bite, bitten, break, broken, bring, brought, catch, and caught. We do not, in the perfect tenses, use this table. We instead use the past participle. So firstly, let's take a look at the present perfect. If an action took place at an indefinite time in the past and is completed, then we use the present perfect. We use the word have to suggest the completion of the action. Have. If it's he, she, or it, we use the word has. For example, I have swum a lot. I have swum a lot. I have. She has not swum. She has not swum. Let's take a look at some examples of present perfect. I have run. I have run. He has swum. He has swum. She has talked. She has talked. It has walked. It has walked. We have flown. We have flown. They have played. They have played. Let's take a look at the past perfect. So, if an activity is completed before another activity in the past, we use the perfect, the past perfect. As it is in the past tense, we have to use the past of have, which is had. So it's quite simple, really. If it's past perfect, instead of have, we use had. So, I had run. He had swum. She had talked, I had walked, we had flown, and they had played. Had is the same for every subject. Future perfect. So, if an activity is to be completed before another time or event in the future, we use future perfect tense. Again, because it is the future tense, we use the future of have, which is will have. For example, I will have swum a lot before I go home. We have I will have swum a lot completed before I go home. Here, I will have run. I will have run. He will have swum. He will have swum. She will have talked. She will have talked. It will have walked. It will have walked. We will have flown. We will have flown. And they will have played. They will have played. So let's do a recap of the tenses we know so far. Let's start off with the simple tenses. So we've got simple present, let's use the word run, the verb run. So the simple present, I run. The simple past, I ran. I ran. Simple future, I will run. So this is the simple. Continuous. So, continuous. If we use the simple present continuous, I am running. Past, I was. I was running. And future, I will be. Running. So we've got the simple present, past and future. I run, I ran, I will run. Continuous, present, I am running. Past, I was running. Future, I will be running. Am, was, will be. Run, ran, will run. Okay, and what about the perfect tenses? So we have the present, the past, and the future. So let's write these out. Again, we'll use the same verb, which is run. Present. So present perfect. I have run. Run, remember, is the past participle. Past. I had run. And future. I will have run. So, present perfect, I have run. Past perfect, I had run. And future perfect, I will have. Great. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, we'll be looking at vocabulary related to the body. What is the body? Well, the body is all of you, or all of me. The body. Let's take a look at the top of the body, the face. The face. So the face is in the front of the head. The head is on the top of your body, and the face has a few things. Firstly, eyes, ears, a mouth, and a nose. A nose. So we have the eyes, ears, mouth, and nose. The eyes. E-Y-E-S. Ears. E-A-R-S. A mouth. M-O-U-T-H. Nose. N-O-S-E. On the face, we also have eyebrows. Eyebrows. Number 3, eyebrows. We also have hair. Hair. Number 1, hair. We have eyelashes. Number 4, eyelashes. Cheeks. Number 9, cheeks. We also have eyelids. Eyelids. Number 5. And a forehead. Number 2, forehead. We also have the mouth. The mouth. The mouth is located on the face, but it contains some other features. For example, 11, lips. Lips. 12, teeth. Teeth. And 13, tongue. Tongue. Lips, teeth, tongue. So we know the parts of the head and face, but what about the rest of the body? Well, let's take a look. We have the neck, the neck. We have the shoulders. The shoulders. We have the chest. The chest. We have the arm. The arm. We have the elbow. The elbow. The tummy. The tummy. The belly button. The belly button. The hand. The hand. The fingers. The fingers. The leg. The leg. The ankle. The ankle. The feet. The feet. So what have we got missing? Where is this pointing to? Hair. H-A-I-R. Eye. E-Y-E. Ear. E-A-R. Nose. N-O-S-E. Mouth. M-O-U-T-H. What's this pointing to? The shoulder. What's this pointing to? The chest. This one. The elbow. This one. Fingers. This one. Knee. And this one. Foot. So that's a lot of parts of the body. But we can describe these different parts. The body parts are nouns. So to describe them, we use adjectives. Adjectives. When describing the noun, the adjective generally appears immediately before the noun. Colours can also be used as adjectives. Let's take a look at some. We have yellow, yellow, orange, orange, red, red, purple, purple, blue, blue, and green, green. Yellow, orange, red, purple, blue, and green. We can also use some descriptive words or adjectives, such as here, a pretty girl, a pretty girl. Beautiful flowers, beautiful flowers. Warm soup, warm soup. A big cup of tea, a big cup of tea. Blue socks, blue socks. Descriptive words can describe size, age, beauty, temperature, and origin. Basically, any way of describing an object or person. So let's describe some body parts using colour. Here we have blue eyes, blue eyes. Red lips, red lips. Grey hair, grey hair. Okay, now let's try describing using size. Long legs, long legs. Small nose, small nose. Big eyes, big eyes. Fat tummy, fat tummy. So we have long legs, small nose, big eyes, and fat tummy. Let's try describing using beauty. Pretty eyes, pretty eyes. Ugly knees, ugly knees. Nice hair, nice hair. Bad teeth, bad teeth. Pretty eyes, ugly knees, nice hair, and bad teeth. These are describing using beauty. Describe, we can also describe using temperature. For example here, burnt hand, burnt hand. Cold nose, cold nose. Warm neck, warm neck. Frozen mouth, frozen mouth. So we have burnt hand, cold nose, warm neck, and frozen mouth. We can also describe others. We can use adjectives to describe, in particular, other people's body parts. All we have to do is use the correct subject. So let's take a look at the subjects. I, you, he, she, it, we, they. These are the subjects. So, let's try and describe some other people's body parts. I have blue eyes. I have blue eyes. You have a small nose. You have a small nose. He has a fat tummy. He has a fat tummy. She has nice hair. She has nice hair. We have red hair. We have red hair. They have ugly knees. They have ugly knees. I have blue eyes. You have a small nose. He has a fat tummy. She has nice hair. We have red hair. They have ugly knees. Thank you very much.